maChina nemaRussians vari kutaura ivo pachavo kuti vanokwanisa kushanda naChiwenga kana kuti naPhilip Valerius Vanda, ndo zvavari kutaura zvekuti vanokwanisa kushanda naEmerson Mnangagwa nekuda kwecorruption yake havakwanisi kushanda nemunhu akaita saiyeye. So zviri kunzi Chiwenga or Valerius Vanda ndivo vanhu vanokwanisa kunge vachishanda nemaChina nemaRussians panyaya dzavo dzavari kuita pamadeals enyika vari kuita. But tiri kuona kuti pane mumwe munhu anodzitemba muliswa ari kuuya achikampeni against Chiwenga achiti Chiwenga ngaabve muZANU-PF, achitaura kuti Chiwenga ane mhaka dzakadai, achitaura nyaya dzake dzaari achitaura macampaigns ake ari kuita nekuda kwekuti anatagwirei. Asi reason inoita kuti Chiwenga asakwanisike kubvisika kuZANU-PF ndeyekuti ane strong base iri kuarmy pamwe chete nekumaveterans. Haakwanise kubva munhu wewe muZANU-PF nekuda kwekuti ari kurepresenta zvinhu zvakawanda, ari kurepresenta is a 5-star credential, munhu wekuti anonetsa kuti umubvise, kutomubvisa uye wega kunotokanganisa, kunokonzeresa nyonga munyika yeZimbabwe. Saka zvakadaro tichienderera mberi, tiri kutaura isusu kuti Emmerson Mnangagwa akatsvaka kubvisa Chiwenga anobva semabviro akaita Robert Gabriel Mugabe ayayi, anobva kuseniseni, anobva ini Mugabe style. Saka zvimwe zvinhu zvatiri kutaura panapa ndezvekuti Cable 3 mukuwedzera kwedu mashoko in additionally mashoko edu ekuwedzera tiri kutaura kuti the success of Cable 3 inokwanisa kuti kutrigger zvinhu zvakasiyana siyana. Magenerals anogona kuramba achifa kusvikira vatoperawo, kusvikira taonawo, kusvikira kwatozobatwa naChiwenga, vanhu vese vari kusaidi kwaChiwenga. Saka mamiriro akaita nyaya pari zvino, nyaya dzinomira zvakanaka munyika, nyaya hadzina kugadzikana, haisi nyaya yekuvhundutsirana kana kuita sei kana kuda kudii. Zvinhu zviri kuitika muZANU-PF muri Zimbabwe munogona kungonzwa pakuitika zvimwe zvinhu, because zvinhu zvinoitika muZANU-PF zvinenge zvichibuda mumapepa zvakasiyana nezvinhu zvezviripo paground. Saka zvamunoona zvinyorwa mumapepa zvinzi akazodai kuparliament chakazodai so, asi izvo zvinenge zvichiitika zvezvi zvinozoitika ndo zvatinochitaura isusu, ndo zvinozongoitika izvozvo zvemapepa elong process. Vakomana vaya vane makatsamwa. Saka naizvozvo muri Zimbabwe ndinokutendai nekutira kwenyu kukuru kwamunoita pano pachivhitivhiti chenyu patinokupai nyaya nemalatest updates anenge achiitika munyika yeZimbabwe.
I did not see anything like that, right? So we are now looking at the population, including those who are domiciled in the diaspora. And then they're telling us that, we've got 470,117 submissions that were written, to Parliament, to that email address. And 469,040 were in favor, and 1,077 were against. That represents almost 100%. It's 99.77% support of this thing. So can you take that number to be
that's exactly
to be a genuine number?
Exactly, Uncle. That's
Saka, if you want to be if you want to be fair, and if you want to critically analyze this kind of unanimity in terms of that number, 99.77% in support, is extremely rare in any democratic process move. We can look at other countries where they've done whatever it is that they've done, but you're going to find that there's an element that underpins those numbers, which is an element of cohesion, which is an element of subjecting people to want to behave in a certain way. And that right there, we need to push back against that. And we need to tell our people to have an understanding with what this number being bandied about or being thrown in your face. Tell them it is not representative of all the Zimbabwean people. And it is also evidence this process was not done in a way that captures the views of the Zimbabwean people.
No, but that doesn't count.
That is only. And it is no engage on these platforms. We want to push back here.
So let me show you how you push back. One of the most difficult things in politics is to convince people, or for people to be interested enough to participate in politics. And those numbers are always low. That's why you find no country would say there is a quorum for an election or for participation, such that if less than 50% does not participate, this does not make sense. Yesterday, somebody raised about MPs which were elected by 20% of the constituents vote, the eligible voters. So it doesn't matter in politics. And it also doesn't matter. We need to appreciate realities. They will put out these numbers and they will make sense in politics.
No, Mofu. No, Mofu.
Wait. I know you.
These are quite extreme numbers. We cannot start.
No, let me show you. Let me show you on the other side.
Hey.
Let me show you on the other side.
Okay.
People. Wait.
2018. What was the percentage? In 2018. What was the percentage in 2018? When we voted in the referendum, what was the percentage?
It was a huge number.
What was the percentage? Did we get to 99%?
I don't remember it, but it was not north of 7.
Yes.
Oh yeah, somewhere there.
Yes. So the 2013 constitution itself could not even garner 99%. We garnered 93%.
No, but my point, Sanu, is to say there are instances where in politics, those who participate, the majority of them, whatever they say would count. And the question will be put to you: why didn't you participate?
Wait.
I know it's outrageous. I know it's outrageous, but I also want to show you on the other side. A handful of people, right, can go in the streets and cause chaos and protest. Everyone else is at home, and they will change whatever is happening in the country. So when these numbers are in favor of the oppressor, we shouldn't even focus on them. We should also look at how small numbers can do what we can do on our side.
But if these numbers are for oppressor, we shouldn't focus on them. But that is waking up. And
no, he doesn't. He's not even catching my drift, because it doesn't even matter to say whatever they submit, right? They can run with the numbers.
But Sano, what was the reason? What was the reason for them giving us, these numbers?
Because they want to say the narrative.
The optics, it has always been about optics from the start, Uncle.
Yeah,
and we should take that line down.
No, it's not. Absolutely not.
I'm saying, but what we can do is not comment on their numbers. It's you take advantage of the low numbers that can change something.
It's not optics. It is democracy.
That's my point.
What we are showing you is democracy.
It's an illusion of democracy.
No.
Not real democracy.
No, but those are the flaws. Those are the flaws.
Let me explain. It's not an illusion. A bill is put in. A bill has to be consulted upon by the people. It's a constitutional bill, so it does not work like an act. It requires a large chunk of the people. If you look at the numbers of the first bill and the second bill, this one surpasses them too. Now, it is put upon to the nation to say, come and participate. Now, in a normal country, you go and participate. In an authoritarian regime, you do not go and participate. In an authoritarian regime, and you are oppressed, you do the opposite. You gather by yourselves and you participate in your one. That's what we said in the beginning. Why do you have to do that? So that you can generate your own numbers as a sign of protest in the beginning, but in the future to fight. They want the public to participate. You want the public to participate and reject. So they have their number, you have their number. You are telling me today that if we code our own as a sign of protest, you think we would have not turned around and surpassed the 500,000? 500,000 people, 500,000 submissions? We would have surpassed that. We surpassed that in an election.
No, but Zeti.
But what do we do? I want to show you what.
No, the point, I think, the point is that, I made, that point, earlier on. I said, Kuti, when you're looking, at these numbers, right, they do not make any sense. Given
No,
that
they
if you
do.
no, if you want to go down, that a democratic legitimacy, that you're talking about. Because when you're speaking about democracy, it is not about counting, the submissions, but it is about ensuring that people were heard. There was equal
No, 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 no,
participation.
no,
There
no.
was safe and
Uncle Ted,
opportunity.
I'm not talking about.
That opportunity, to
Yes,
participate. This is where I'm
but
coming from.
but understand, I'm not talking about democracy in
But
your view
but you
of
say it is
democracy.
democracy,
I'm
though.
talking, yes, in the view of the oppressor. The context here is you are in an oppressive government.
So can we not challenge that, though?
No, you cannot, because you've already participated.
No, but these
How
numbers
do you
show that
hold
we
on?
refused
Sorry.
to participate.
How do you produce an alternative? Because you have to produce an alternative now. Where are you going to get the alternative when they counted and you did not count? This is why we said even in the beginning. Look at what your parents did when Smith called a referendum. Smith